More than 200 political prisoners in Venezuela have begun a hunger strike, calling for their release under a recently approved amnesty law that does not cover many of them. Over 1,500 political prisoners have already submitted applications for amnesty under the new legislation. Law was passed as part of a series of reforms encouraged by the United States following the January 3rd capture of former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The hunger strike began Friday night at Rodeo prison, located on the outskirts of the capital, Caracas. Inmates there say that they are unlikely to benefit from the new law because it excludes cases involving the military, the most common charges at that facility.
We, the relatives of political prisoners, are outside the detention center announcing and denouncing a hunger strike. All the political prisoners, around 213 political prisoners, are united in this hunger strike. They are asking for medical assistance, that their rights are not violated, and that releases actually happen.
On Sunday, representatives from the International Committee of the Red Cross visited Rodeo prison. The group's health coordinator in Venezuela described the visit as a first step, telling relatives that access to the facility had not previously been granted. The amnesty law was introduced by interim leader Delcy Rodriguez. Opposition figures have criticized the legislation, arguing that it contains broad exclusions that could continue to affect political opponents. The amnesty also excludes members of the security forces convicted of offences the government classified as terrorism. The measure extends to roughly 11,000 political prisoners who, over nearly 3 decades, were granted parole or placed under house arrest. Hundreds of prisoners had been released by Rodriguez's government even before the bill was approved. The rights group for Opinel reported 23 releases on Sunday itself. Maduro, who ruled Venezuela from 2013 until January 2026, is currently in U.S. custody awaiting trial. The 63-year-old has pleaded not guilty to drug trafficking charges and has described himself as a prisoner of war.